Everybody is always looking for the next doggy coin, and dang it, I'm no exception. So that's exactly what we're going to be looking at here today. Also, make sure to slap that subscribe button on the VOSCoin YouTube channel because we have another upcoming video where we break down everything Doge versus SHIB. Okay, these two coins, look, it's gonna be a dogfight. But there's another energized pup entering the ring. Speaking of energized pups, this is our resident Doge. Tails, our CDO, our Chief Dog Officer here at the VOSCoin YouTube channel. Make sure to slap that subscribe button and let's jump into a review of what could be the next big dog, the next SHIB coin, the next Doge meme coin, clone, token thing, whatever. Nothing in this video is financial advice, but speaking of that, you paper-handed. Just kidding. You little beautiful diamond-handed person. Okay, what's really changed in the crypto landscape, especially when it comes to Dogecoin and really all these meme coins, have really kind of perpetuated this mindset change, right? You always see this stuff like, if you'd only put a couple dollars into Shiba Inu a couple years ago, then you would be a millionaire now. Or if you had invested $1,000 into the Doge token 2.5 years ago, you would now have $7.5 million. Thank you for tuning into Chatterbox. And as you dive into the subreddit of Dogecoin that used to be all about having fun, making memes, tipping, and raising money for homeless people to get socks and sponsoring a NASCAR race car. Okay, it's really just all about price action these days, right? So let's talk about price action. Doge, the 13th biggest cryptocurrency, been ranked by CoinMarketCap right now, trading at 12 cents with a market cap of a big fat $16 billion. Looking at Dogecoin news, bullish for a reversal. Crypto tattoos to the moon. Weekend rally puts Dogecoin 10% ahead. Shiba Inu to outperform Dogecoin as SHIB getting ready to break out, they say. What's that one? Price analysis, including Doge. Shiba Inu, the SHIB token. Basically, a non-mineable version of Dogecoin with a very interesting and kind of shady past, but brought a lot of products to market that were very era specific. A decentralized exchange, NFTs, multiple tokens, right? Not being mineable, which many people view as a pro. I think the fact that you can mine Dogecoin is incredible, but not everyone feels that way. SHIB ranked 15th by CoinMarketCap, breaking it down, right? $13 billion bills, and it's up a mind-blistering percent just from a year and a half ago. Absolutely insane. Even looking at SHIB in the last year, it's up 50,000%. Can your brain even handle that? Mine can't. Doge only up 121% in the last year. Wow. Still insane. Looking at SHIB news, well, maybe this one's rightfully so. It's all about price action. Outperforming Doge. Shiba whales leaving. Is it a hectic time for Shibbers? Shiba Inu price analysis, and so forth. Very price action heavy here in the Dogecoin versus Shiba Inu SHIB token battle this year. There's a new contender entering the ring, and as always, I'm always looking for the next SHIB token. And Volt Inu also made today's video possible. So Volt Inu is on the Ethereum blockchain as well as the Binance Smart Chain, or BNB Smart Chain they call it now. They have several centralized exchange listings already. This is a pretty new token. And let's pull it up. Volt, which is the token ticker for Volt Inu. Naturally, as it should be. At a quick glance, it's worthless. But fear not, my friend. They've done $500,000 in volume per CoinGecko over the last 24 hours. It's up 1,000% compared to its all-time low that was tracked on CoinGecko. But it's down astronomically from its tracked all-time high here. However, this is the problem with new tokens. You just can't really take this at face value. We just have, it continues to trade here at like 0, right? And so just the metrics aren't populating correctly. But what do you do when something like that happens? So PooCoin, ridiculous name, funny icon, is a useful tool for looking at new tokens, especially if they're on the Binance Smart Chain. So let me explain what I did, right? So I went over to PancakeSwap and I grabbed the token address, which I actually confirmed this with their listing here, or the pinned tweet from their official Twitter handle with that's 36,000 followers right now. And so I pulled it up on Uniswap and also PancakeSwap. I referenced this on their website to triple check, right? And so looking at their token on the Binance Smart Chain, we can see 70,000 holders with this and over 70,000 transfers. We look at it on the Ethereum blockchain, over 10,000 holders and over 40,000 transfers. So it's more popular and more used on the BNB Smart Chain. This is where we should also be gathering our data from. So we've punched the token in. First glance, very low liquidity for a $35 million market cap coin, only $100,000. This thing could easily pump, it could easily dump. There's also going to be token taxes, heavy ones at play. Right, so let's say I want to just do a test transaction, get a whole lot of tokens, right? Because just a couple bucks into SHIB could make a big difference in retrospect, right? I mean, you always hope that when you get into these speculative coins, but understand that they are exactly that. They are interesting, they are speculative, they could absolutely rocket and take off, or they will come crumbling down.
And lately, prices have been soaring for cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and especially Dogecoin.
As you saw there, the transaction was completed, but what you need to know is that you need to set your slippage to 13 or 15%. Something cool about PooCoin is it has an auto slippage feature. Basically, it automatically does this for you. But that means there's token taxes at play. You're going to have to clear maybe 30% just to break even on your buy and sell of this token. That's a big percentage to clear, right? So just understand this is aggressive. This is, this is swimming in the deep end of the pool. Don't buy this token and it doesn't work out and you get mad about it.
I'm as mad as hell and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Like, if you want to stick with the big boy coins, right? You go on a centralized exchange, buy your little Doge, buy your little SHIB, or hopefully you mine some Doge coins, right? And stick with that. If you want to swim in the deep end where things can take off or completely blow up, welcome to this video, DeFi Degen episode number 229. Oh yeah. We see a ridiculous amount of buys versus sells in here. Are we bullish, right? Let's do a sell test transaction. Because sometimes with new tokens, there's actually an issue that they are difficult or they've even been coded to just not even be able to be sold. Right, so I've got all these tokens. That's a whole lot of tokens. Let's just sell this super micro amount, right? So first we have to prove that in this case, PooCoin can interact with our tokens. We also see the route it's going to go. Volt to USDT to UST to WBNB or wrapped BNB. So we're going to get slapped in the face with a kind of hefty, especially for the BNB chain here, transaction fee of 0.005 BNB. We're going to burn up on this. That's all right. That's all fine. We do it for science here at the Bosscoin YouTube channel. Also, on the note of doing all of this, please make sure to watch our starter guides on what MetaMask is, how to set up, and how to get started. I didn't cover that in today's video because we have these tutorial videos that you need to watch if you've never seen them and been involved with this kind of on-chain wallets, dApps, decentralized exchanges. We also have a video guide on what the BNB now or Binance Smart Chain is, how to interact with it, how to get started, and how to turn your BNB from the main chain to the smart chain and all those little nuances. So you can see down here we had our buy, we also had our sell, so nothing weird or shady kind of going on that front, right? But let's go ahead and jump back to the project, right? What is Volt Inu anyway? It's a hyper deflationary token whose aim is to invest in multiple asset classes such as NFTs, nodes, altcoins, staking, and farming of stablecoins, unlike FOS projects. This investment diversity allows to mitigate the risk while taking advantage of the possible non-correlated growth of the trending assets. It sounds nice, right? Volt is intended to be hyper deflationary. Profits made on treasury investments are used to buy back and burn the Volt tokens. In addition to the deflationary mechanism, Volt has implemented an automatic 4% burn tax on BSC. So the merger of these two mechanisms guarantees a continuous rising price floor due to the decrease of circulating supply. That is only true if the demand stays the same or increases. Just understand that one. Nothing's guaranteed, my friend, and even if they code in the pump, they can still dump. Obviously, they're trying to mitigate that. This is a project literally built all around making money, burning their token, and hopefully their token increases in price and all of the token holders continue to basically gain value. Looking at their tokenomics a little bit further, it's a 1% reflection. So basically, if you're holding tokens, 1% of these transaction taxes, these token taxes, will go back to all of the holders. That's where 1% of the fee you pay goes. 4% automatic burn, we already discussed that. But you also notice that that's only on BSC. On ETH, 4% is being added to the liquidity pool. 4% is going to the marketing and development wallet. And then 4% goes to their treasury. So yeah, a lot of taxes here at play. They've got merch, which some people may laugh about, but honestly, some projects never even make it to the making merch stage. So I think that's cool. You know, if you become a big holder and stuff, why not buy a shirt and rep it and whatever else. They've been featured on numerous news outlets here. Here's their guide to how to buy these tokens on Ethereum as well as Binance Smart Chain. I elaborated on this and referenced the tutorial guides. Doing this on Ethereum would be just as easy as we showed on Binance Smart Chain, but the gas fees would be exponentially higher. For example, I'd be paying over $30 in this estimated gas fee, right? As opposed to paying, I don't know, $1, $2 probably with all those different chain transfers on the BNB Smart Chain, which is why I deal with these types of tokens normally on the BNB Smart Chain if I have the ability and option to. That's also why most people do. That's why their holders are almost double and their transfers are almost double as well, right? Volt Inu had an audit completed by Solidity Finance, new ERC20 token as well as a BEP20 token, because again they're on two different blockchains. Some interesting notes here, right? No minting or burn functions present, though the circulating supply can be reduced by sending tokens to OX dead address. Basically that's a burn address. At the time of this audit, 17.75% of the total supply is in Uniswap liquidity. Of that liquidity, 57% of the LP tokens have been sent to the burn address. But that means that the 37.72 of the LP tokens belong to a Unicrypt token locking contract that will vest to the team at the end of 2022. So the next 5 holders own a cumulative 10% of the supply. So that's a very important date to look out for. You know, you always worry, is the team just going to kind of build and promote and try to pump until around that time period and then get their vested tokens and take some serious profits. Obviously, everybody hopes against that, but we've seen it happen before. Ownership has been renounced. This means they can't make huge changes to the contracts. And that's for better and worse.
What is Dogecoin? Yeah, it's awesome.
And otherwise, everything really checks out. So really, from my point of view, kind of glancing through this and what else I've seen in the project so far, you know, the biggest concern really is just the vested tokens unlocking on this date, right? You know, if they're doing a great job, if they're good actors, this is fine. They could actually use this to really fuel the fire, right? You know, dump it into marketing, hiring, expansion, whatever else. Or it could be a massive take profit moment. That's really the big concern here. The other thing to note as you look through this project, you go through their white paper, you look at their audit, right? You know, you see these fun goals and dreams, Launchpad Incubator, P2E, play to earn game, partnership with CryptoCart. We saw the Floki token do that. They achieved some short-term success with that gamified social activity. All that stuff is very in the times. It's relevant. It's appealing. People like that. It leads to a lot of growth, right? We see a bridge. I think bridges are fantastic, but they are also another avenue to be exploited. So I hope that is deployed properly and safely. The other red flag when it comes to this project is going to be the simple fact here that the team is anonymous. There's no faces attached. There's no one to hold accountable. And just understand the risks involved with that. There's a lot of good projects with anonymous team members. There's also a lot of anonymous projects that rug, exit, scam, or just quit and leave, and you never know who they are. There's just a different level of accountability. You know who I am. This is my face. Which, speaking of that face, if you like this video at all, please hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on Volt Inu and if you think that they can be the next Dogecoin SHIB token, or if you think that they're just going to end up as another Dogecoin clone. As always, thanks for watching. We upload daily here. That means I'll see you tomorrow, or I better. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money, I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.